misunderstood. If I see edgy, I want you to know that I never meant to take it out on you. Life has its problems and I've got my share. That's one thing I never meant to do. 'Cause I love you, baby. Don't you know I'm just human? And I've got faults like any other man. And sometimes I feel myself alone, regretting some foolish thing I done. 'Cause I'm just a soul whose intentions are good. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood.
Welcome back, everybody. Rico Moneybags, a channel helping you invest in yourself so we can invest in that thing we call the future. Welcome in, everybody. It's a pleasure to have you guys pulling up. Today is a free crypto show day for all of you guys. We're going to be talking about Clash. We're going to be talking about Wally, the penguin that's been taking everybody by storm, Copperinu, and of course, XPX. Welcome in. I see Darren up in here. Yes, we're going to be doing some giveaways today, so make sure that you guys turn up, share this thing like crazy, man. Share this thing like crazy. Have some fun with me today. We got our BYDFi hat on. We got our BYDFi shirt on. We're rocking the BYDFi drip today. That is the exchange where we do all that trading and we have a lot of fun. We're going to talk about Bitcoin's prices, Ethereum's prices, what you degens care about, what we care about, and what's going on with this price action. What's going on? Is it the pumps back? What's going on? But we're going to talk about your guys' favorite plays. We're going to drink some coffee together. Make sure you guys get your cup of coffee. I know it's the afternoon. Maybe you guys are like, Rico, what, you drink coffee all day? Yeah. Ricans drink coffee all day. I remember growing up when the pot was it was normal to see the pot going all day. I mean, nonstop. As I got older, I realized that was not a normal thing. But you guys let me know down in the chat. Is that a normal thing in your guys' culture? Just the pot of coffee going nonstop, especially when I was growing up, man. That was really a thing. But welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. We're here with another episode of this free crypto giveaway show for sure. That's going to be a lot of fun. We also have the overall crypto market cap getting above that 3.0 mark, which is usually, a little bit bullish. We know it's bullish, right? And that's why you see that kind of price action peaking over that 90K a little bit, Ethereum peaking over that 3K, BNB back over 900, because right when we get over this 3 trillion thing, it's like, that's pretty nice. That's where things get a little bit more exciting with everybody. Welcome in, everybody. Like I said, we're going to be doing some giveaways. We got Wally token, we got Copperinu, XPX, Penguin, and Clash. Clash has been pumping hard. You guys are getting rugged left and right when you guys should be buying Clash, but whatever. This is the space that we live in. This is Web3. People love to get wrecked, and that's what we're going to keep doing. We're going to be talking about what people love to do in the space, the good, the bad, and everything that comes in between. What is this? PayPal right here. What is PayPal talking about right here? Wait a minute. Let me talk to Pepsi. I didn't even notice this. PayPal survey shows U.S. merchant adopt crypto. Whoa, wait a minute. XPX, talk to me. XPX, talk to me. I got you on all the winners will be paid today. All right, so just make sure you max engage, and everybody that's the winners from the last stream and the winners from this stream after the stream, you guys are going to get paid. The tokens are right there waiting in the wallet for you guys. So make sure you guys max engage. But we got to read this right here. The new PayPal survey suggests crypto payments are moving into mainstream U.S. commerce as around 4 to 10 merchants now accept digital assets at checkout. Keep getting rugged. XPX, baby. You guys better be paying attention to this, because we got something when this fully gets adopted. We're going to be plugging this into the real world as well. XPX is not bound by the Web3 space, fam. No, it's not. Merchant uptake is driven mainly by customer demand, especially from millennials and Gen Z, and is strongest in travel, hospitality, digital goods, and gaming. I want to tell you guys something about XPX. Like when I first conceptualize this whole little idea and living here in Vegas, it had to do with a little bit of this, the travel part, because people do, and I witnessed this first experience, my friends from BYDFi know, they came here to Vegas. People want to travel. And when people come here to travel, crypto is the easiest way to convert. You don't got to go to no exchange. You don't got to jump through all this stuff. I'm telling you guys right now, when this whole idea happened right here, it was during a bear market. This thing has me pumped up right here. XPX should be up in here big time, because this is us right here. This is why this has started. This is why this has started. This is why XPX is so freaking undervalued, but people want to get rugged. Let them get rugged. They can get rugged as much as they want, but you can see where this is going. All roads lead to effing payments, okay? Get with it or get left behind from it, all right? But right here, this is something that I wanted to highlight right here, because now they're saying this, and honestly, fam, the bull market showed me a lot. I had a lot of fun. It was the bear market where that X pays X thing came to life, right? And then later on, met the team and everything like that. I told my idea and what I wanted to do, because all the things that I was bullish on during the bull run didn't matter. It was payments, right? And what helped me set it off, shout out to BYD5. You guys see this right here? The cap. We got the drip. We got the BYD5 drip on. It kind of started all that because these guys came here to Las Vegas during the bear market for the World Poker Tournament. Yeah, people are living it up. Not everybody's stressed out during the bear market. There's some people who get it right. And what they do is go have fun. And one of the things that I helped out those guys do was get, XYZ, a large amount of money to be able to have fun here in Vegas. How did we do that? Well, crypto payments, okay? And that's where that light bulb went off. I said, that's what I'm going to do. Because I was just a YouTuber back then, right? I was just, pumping everybody else's project, never getting no answers. I was like, you know what? But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do payments, because even the biggest guys that run exchanges, if they travel, right here, you see it right here, travel and hospitality, they need the ease of access to being able to convert their money. Whoa, that's big right there. I know nobody's going to probably listen to that. You guys are probably going to get rugged 2-3 times today and still ignore the fact that all things lead to payments, because we're living in a different era of crypto, but that's fine. I just want to keep saying it, so like that, when that moment happens, I could straight up just say, I told you so. That's really what it comes down to. So I know you're not listening. I know you're going to get rugged 5 more times later on today. We're going to talk about some fun plays. You guys call it fun, getting wrecked, but we got some for sure plays that are looking really good as well. But check this out. The biggest blockers are users' experience and integrations complexity. So future growth depends on making crypto checkout feel as simple as card payment. And we got that, XPX. When I'm telling you that we got that, this is not something that I got to go, oh my God, Saphir, XPX, how are we going to get? We've been had it. We've been had it, because I know that all roads lead to this. So PayPal, watch out. There is this thing called X pays X. We are the Coca-Cola to your Pepsi. But let's get into these crypto prices, man. Everybody at XPX should be pumped up when you read this right here. I mean, this is you. This is you, the real investors, not the gamblers. But we got something for the gamblers as well. We gamble a little bit on this thing called Pump Fun as well. And we're going to talk about some of those gambles. We're going to have some fun. We're going to keep it real with you guys. And then we got a super stream on Friday, which we're already getting a lot of people to sign up. I have a private Telegram group, but I actually have another one. I created another one for a different thing. So, I got the one group that's getting all these projects kind of lined up, but I got another group that's getting some more projects lined up, and I'm keeping these separate for my own reasons why. And so we got some projects that are ready to go up. So maybe the next super stream is going to be pretty long. I don't know how the heck we're going to do it. We're probably just going to, start drinking coffee right when we wake up to the time we fall asleep, because it could be one of those shows that go on for quite a bit, which is fine with me because we're dropping the alpha. But let's go into BTC's price action, you crazy degens. Let's have some fun today. Let's give away some free crypto to everybody. And like I said, get ready for Friday, which is the super stream, which I know you guys are going to want to pull up. Let's not pretend, right? So let's go into what we got going on right here. We got, some stuff that we were doing from last night. Let's see what we got going on. Yeah, this is stuff from last night. Okay, let's go into BTC's price action. Let's talk about the daily chart, and then we'll break it down a little bit and see what's actually going down. But daily chart right here, this is why we're seeing a little, that little uptick was really nice on the daily chart, because we went to go hit that, that 50 moving average. And we come down to the lower time frames, and you see I was doing some work last night. Right here, you see this little breakout that's happening right here. Again, this 4-hour chart. Why are we having all this excitement out of nowhere? What's going on, everybody? See this 50 freaking moving average? This is boring. The minute we break this, that's when things get exciting. It's not that hard. Honestly, it's not that hard. It's what sucks is because we live in, and I know, man, like sometimes my I was laughing at my YouTube algorithm today. I was like, what the heck? I had so much car stuff. And I watched a whole episode of Jay Leno, because I obviously love Jay Leno because he's a funny comedian. At one point, I still think he's funny, but really the car guy stuff about him, like his garage, right? So Jay Leno's garage. But my algorithm was on car stuff. I was like, oh my god! But you know what? This is why I think when people say you got to go touch grass, I don't think it should be because you're stressed out and because you keep getting wrecked because you're greedy, right? I think it should be like, as long as this thing's trading like even on a 4-hour time frame like this on BTC. I don't know, go touch some damn grass. Go do something else. I don't know. Go spend some time with your girl. Take her out on a date. I don't know. Take me out on a date. I don't know. I'm pretty lonely these days. So take me out. Let's see what we can do. But let this stuff transpire. This is the 4-hour chart right here. And then we're seeing where finally, I'll get that box out the way. We're having this break above that 50 moving average, even on the 4-hour chart. And that's where when you start to see, okay, things are getting exciting, and maybe we can see Bitcoin come up to this upper value range. There's a lot of maybes on the table, right? If this, then that, and blah, 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 all this stuff. But really, at the end of the day, we're going to keep it very simple for everybody. It's trading above the 50 moving average on the 4-hour chart. Can you handle that? Can you handle that? Yeah, you can handle that. I know you guys can. You guys handle getting wrecked nonstop. I know you guys can handle that. So right here, this is something that I was showing I was looking at late last night, putting in that overtime on the overtime, of course. We're seeing the 1-hour chart, even right here, break above the 50, right? It gets choppy once you get to the lower time frames. That's why I don't try to do that too much, because it's kind of hard for people to digest, but even right here, break under the 50, 95K BTC 1-hour chart, woo, boom, all the way down to 87. Crazy, right? And this one would have been tough because the way they did this is almost bogus right here. Down, and breaks the 50, looks like it wants to go up. And that's why you got to have your stop losses right here. This is where your stop losses would have been, because if it broke past these previous ways low, you were going to get liquidated. You know what I mean? You want to keep this nice and tight. Keep that nice and tight, right? So it broke underneath the 50. This is chop. You don't really want to trade the chop. And then right here, you almost have like where it looks like it wants to break out, and you would think like, hey, I'll take it. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. I need somebody to take me out. I'm telling you, man. I do too much Web3 stuff, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, man. I need a social life. My stuff is too online, man. I don't know what's going. And I live in Vegas. That's crazy, right? But right here, look at this. The minute it broke past these previous ways low, all this little price structure from over here, we had a nice little dip right there that went even lower. But this is what we're talking about. Let's come over here to where we're at. Actually, this is what's going on, right? We break above this on this little box. I was doing some degen stuff late night. This is from the 15-minute chart, and you can see what's going on right here, right? If it would have broke past this box, I know that I would have been able to short into this gap. The minute it broke above these right here. So this box, let me show you guys what it looked like last night, actually. I'll take you to a Hello Kitty cafe. That sounds amazing, actually. That actually sounds amazing. I'm so thirsty right now that you could take me anywhere. You could literally just take me and get me a cheap ass coffee at McDonald's, and it'll work. I'm cheap. I'm easy. I'm actually easy. I'm good to please. Okay. Right here. So this is what we were looking at like late last night. It was like, if it broke above these things, we would have this price action, right? You see this test right here, right here. If it broke under these, we would probably go lower and trade into this gap. So this is what we were watching. If it broke this, then more up. If it broke this, then more down. And if you look, even with this pullback right here that's going on, even on this 15-minute chart, if you look at this box, it's still not breaking past that, right? And you can see that it's trading above these. So it's staying relatively bullish. And you can see you're having more bullish breakout right here because it's breaking past this whole little structure. Even right here, this is what I was looking at last night. When it broke this, I was like, oh, it's most likely going to run. And sure enough, it did. It sure did run, and it went all the way up to like 90K, pulled back, came exactly back to this little spot. This is going on while I'm sleeping at this point, right? This is, I was still knocked out right here, right around this point. And again, broke past this right here, and then another uptick all the way up to 90 something K again. So just look at when structure price is being broken. It doesn't matter what time frame you're looking at. What we're having is obviously the price being broken over here on the 4-hour chart was looking good. And then we're going to ask ourselves, like, is this going to turn into a runner? What can this 4-hour chart thing right here that we got going on, can this literally turn into a runner? It most definitely can, right? And we're looking like even on the daily chart, if this thing, if there's enough buying pressure and stuff, and this goes first mouse, second mouse, and comes up here and starts to make support above this volume profile above 92K, we could see where over here on the daily chart, we could have some more positive price action, right? And if you look like on the daily chart, we're really on this like oversold section, right? We're down here light volume trading. But on this daily chart, it's going to be something similar to this box being broken. You guys can see this little box, right? This little way would have been that purple box right there. If it is lower, way lower. If it breaks past this lower value range, higher, trading into this gap right here. So a lot of if this then that kind of going on in the market. A lot of people, the markets are kind of all over the place. You got your cutthroat spaces, you got your snakes, or you got your wolves and sheep's clothing and spaces. You got all your good stuff. You got a good mix of everything. You got a good dose of crypto dopamine hit on a regular basis. And that's why you guys are addicted to this, just like I am. We love crypto, right? but this is what it's going to look like on the daily chart. We got to get this like this, get above this, get above that, break past these things right here. We're breaking past all these, right? And then trading into this gap, just like that. So getting above these prices and trading into that gap is where it's going to be looking really good. That's BTC's price action, that lower value range. I'm going to give you the price right there that it has to break. And, you know, most likely if it broke that and we see more bullish momentum, maybe we come up to the POC, which is the point of control, which at times acts like a magnet. Not all the time, but a lot of the time, right? And if it can do that, maybe we fill this whole gap in its entirety and come up to this point of control up here, the POC, at 110 BTC. That 110 BTC is going to get the markets to rally really hard again. Honestly, the 110 BTC will be a part where like everybody will just kind of be like, just throw it out the window, right? And be like, oh, the races are back on. And if you got a solid project, you've been DCAing, you haven't been getting rugged, and now you got to try to make it back on the next rug, and you can't even tell your girlfriend about it because you just been getting rugged. So now you got to jump into the next speculative thing and then get the next one. And it's like, man, you might as well just come here to Vegas, baby. You might as well just come here to Vegas. Just come here to Vegas, man. We'll do a night on the town because that's what you like to do. But if you've been building nonstop and you've been grinding it out, I'm telling you guys, if you guys got a real community, just keep going. Just keep doing your thing. Look at Clash, how good Clash is doing right now. Like Clash is doing really, really freaking good right now. And it's on Solana. So it's not always that Solana's bad. And like I always say, and I've been saying lately, I've been calling people out, like the smart man can play dumb, but the dumb man can't play smart. It's like, you guys know what's up. You guys knows what's up. You guys know. So I would really start to look for those plays right now. You guys don't want to wait till the whole breakout happens and you've been chasing this, that, and the third, and you missed out on something. Now we're going to have some low cap gems and some things that, I like to sprinkle them. I'm giving away some tokens today that I personally got. I created another wallet. We're going to be sending these out. We got some more Wally token to give away. Wally token pulled back really hard. People cheated on it. People are working back on it. But when it's those low cap gems, like you got to only put in what you're willing to lose, right? Because people, this space is cutthroat. You got a lot of different cultures mixed together. You got a lot of different beliefs. Like not everybody's on the same page. Some people is okay with saying one thing and doing another. That doesn't bother. The morals are not there. They don't morals. What? You think the space has morals? Is that what you think? Come on, man. Get with the program, man. So BTC price that it has to break lower value range 93,500, and it'll pump a lot higher. If it can get up to that 100K, man, all of our dreams are going to come true. Let's go to Ethereum, fam. Let's warm up this stream, man. I need you guys to repost, go crazy. Like I said, this Friday, super stream. I got 2 Telegram groups, 2 different ones. One has a good amount of projects in there with some developers, and one is getting built right now. I've been building it for the last couple of days. That's kind of what I've been up to as well, to bring more people up to the super stream, kind of keeping these groups private for my own reasons. And then we're going to be bringing up some extra projects. Okay. So there's going to be more projects than usual on Friday. I need you guys to confirm if you guys are a project listening, you guys are a developer listening, if you guys are a CTO listening, if you guys want to be a part of the super stream on Friday, if you guys want some marketing for your community, if you guys want some extra exposure, some content that you guys can use, DM me. All right, let's go to ETH and let's go to the 4-hour chart. Why is it feeling all happy dandy right now? Why, Saphir? Is it because you see my feet? No, it's not because you see my feet right now. It's because it's freaking 50 moving average. All this was nope. Go touch grass. You're not going to touch grass because you keep getting wrecked. You're not going to touch grass because you're stressed out or oh my God, I'm losing my mind. I gotta get my mind right. It's like, no, you're growing already. You're touching grass because there's nothing going on. That's why you're touching grass. So instead of you touching a button and making a mistake and fumbling the right bag, you're just gonna go touch them. Not because, oh my God, what? It's like, stop that. Stop. Look, it's right here on the chart. It's right here, 4-hour chart on Ethereum. Why is Ethereum exciting right now? Of course. Broke the 50 moving average. Okay, how much higher can it go? We'll figure it out right now. There's a volume gap right here. It's not guaranteed that it could do this, but I mean, there's a little peak right there. 3,100 Ethereum. I could see that today. We got some good price action. We're trading above the 50 moving average. If that continues, obviously we'll start heading to, this section right here, maybe even to the upper value range, 3,200. And 3,200, 3,300 Ethereum, when we go to the daily chart, is exactly where we need to be for some of that. Right here is 3,400. It's where we need to be for the races to be back on the daily chart. Okay. And so on the 4-hour chart, things are looking good, and they haven't looked as good in a while, fam. You know, if you go down to the 4-hour chart, it's been a while since we've been trading underneath this thing. Look at that. We just been trading underneath this. Now we got up here to this upper valley range. That's 32, 3,300. We pump up to this on the daily chart. Now we're breaking past all these previous ways highs. You guys can see them right here. Right, this little box. It's breaking past all these little tops right here. It gets up in above this upper valley or this lower valley range. Starts to maybe come into this. Ethereum at 4,500. Nobody cares what happened. The only people who care what happened is the people who kept getting wrecked, right? Because you're chasing. There's a lot of great projects out there. Like people keep pretending like, oh, when are we going to get the right? They exist, fam. I'm calling everybody out. They exist. You don't want them to exist, though. You know, you want to chase the other things. That's what you guys want. And I wish people would admit that a little bit more. But that's all right. We're going to call them on it. We're going to drink some coffee for you guys. A little AMSR, right? A little on there, a little bit of fun slurpee. 300 people live. Let's go, man. Share the stream. If you guys can repost it, I really, really appreciate it. It'd be greatly appreciated if you guys can do that. If not, we're going to make it no matter what, man. That's what we're going to do. So Ethereum on the daily chart, we got to get above 33, 34. But this 4-hour chart is why things are looking good. And they will continue to look good, and we will be on the positive side of things because the trend is your friend. We're not just saying these things just because they're fancy phrases or whatever, and people recite them over and over, like whatever you want to call that they're reciting them, right? And it's like we're actually living them. We're actually walking that. So like, so long as this trend stays above the 50 moving average, we're bullish. If it gets underneath the 50 moving average, what do you guys want me to do? Lie to you? You want me to tell you that the floor is in like every other channel? What do you want me to do? That things are going to get better? No. So long as we stay underneath that 50 moving average, you know, things are bearish. And not because I said so, because when they're underneath it, that's what happens. When we get above it, this is what happens. Don't make it more harder than that. Put a 50 moving average on your chart. Make it as simple as that. Don't try to make $1 million in one day. You're not going to. Maybe you will. I don't know. Maybe you will. Maybe I'm being a little bit pessimistic right there, but you let me know. But usually wealth is accumulated over time. So Ethereum right now looking good. If we can break past 3,100, this little spike right here in this volume profile, you will probably see it come and chase the upper valley range at 33, 34. That's where that daily chart starts to look a lot more bullish, right? Weekly chart, let's be honest, there's still some downward momentum. There's still like, you know, we're still in that section where, oh man, you know, let's move this out the way. I was on one the last stream. Boy, people just keep saying one thing, doing another. It's crazy. So right here, this weekly chart, we got it. Same thing, simple. Get above the 50, and the races are back on. Simple as that. We're going to keep it very, very simple. Why are things pumping? We're above the 50. That's simple. I don't care what they said on the news. I don't care what suit and tie told you this. I'm just telling you right now, when the charts do this, then they do that. And if they don't, let me know. Say, Rico, how come when we got above the 50, we didn't pump? Hey, sometimes prices turn right back around. But I think it's pretty interesting. And right here's a perfect example. Above the 50, right back underneath it. Back above the 50, look at all that. Don't make it any harder than that. Screw it, man. Just make it easy. You know, don't go touch grass because you're getting wrecked. Go touch grass because there's nothing going on the chart. But the minute you start seeing something going on the chart and you're actually seeing, hey, this is a 4-hour chart and it's trading above the 50 moving average, most likely we'll keep trading above it. Right? And then when we get underneath it, this is a chop zone. This is where that box would have existed really good. And a little bit of, if not this, then that, right? So let me show you guys the chop. This little zone right here would have been, this little box right here would have been an annoying little box to be a part of. You don't want to be a part of this right here. So if it would have broke past these, short it. If it would have, like it did right here, broke past these again, long it. And that takes a little bit of practice to see that little choppy stuff because, you know, it does. It just does. All this takes a lot of practice. All this takes a whole bunch of lessons. Nobody picks this up overnight and just be like, oh, I just figured it out. And if you did, shout out to you, man. So Ethereum looking good above the 50. It's been a while since we've been above the 50. This is the 4-hour chart. So that's why we got things looking good. Let's go to BNB next. Appreciate you guys pulling up. Let's go to BNB next right here. Appreciate you guys. Let's check on the stream, actually. Let's just make sure that we're live everywhere. Oh, we're making noise. Let's go, fam. Like I said, if you got a major project, you guys got some people, they should be DMing me right now. If you guys got a project that you're bullish on, tell them to send me a DM. Super stream is going to be lit. We're going to bring a lot of the heat. If you guys can, all these posts, man, they should be liked and repost. Honestly, fam. Not for me. I hate shaking this damn cup. Honestly, I really, really, really do. And there's going to be a point where maybe one day I don't even shake the cup no more. It just is what it is, right? Because I'm just telling you guys, like and repost this stuff. Not because I need you guys to like me, just because it brings more freaking eyes to your guys' bag. That's it. I don't need nobody to like me. I don't, I already know what's up. Right here, look at this. 0 reposts. What the? I should just shut the stream down right now. Honestly, I should just shut the stream down. What's the point of it? Honestly, what's the even point of doing it? It's simple. Click a couple buttons. You guys click all kinds of buttons on everything that rugs you. I should almost shut it down right now. I should almost shut it down and just go back to making money on my own. What the heck am I doing? What the heck am I doing? 3 baby likes, 0 reposts. Crazy space, man. Crazy space. Crazy space, man. But that PFP that got you wrecked left and right, you're all up on their nuts. Big time. Crazy stuff, man. This space is wild. Almost should shut it down, man. Almost should shut it down. All right, let's finish this up, man. We're going to do these giveaways because I'm a man of my word, although that means nothing in this space. We're going to get that knocked out. I should start the Patreon. I should just move like the rest of the space, man. That's what the space loves. I don't even know why we do this way. I should literally just start a PFP, get the Patreon going, get a paid Telegram group going, and just give you guys a big ass dose of what you guys love. That's what you guys love to do. All right, man. We're doing some late night trading on Solana, some alpha right here. You guys don't love the alpha. You guys like the smoking mirrors, the sound effect. Let me get some sound effects going. Let me see if the sound effects work. That's what you guys like, right? Let me see. Let me go to my stream deck. Okay, reset. I don't got all the sound effects. Yeah. I'm debating whether to shut it down or not, honestly. I'm honestly debating. All right. Let's be a man of our word because that's what we do. Here goes the box right here, 15-minute chart. This is what we were looking at late last night. Not like anybody cares because this is education and people just want. Oh, we're going to give you guys some of that. That's what the space loves, man. That's what the space loves. What am I even doing here? What am I even doing here? I got to shake the cup like I'm at the end of the off-ramp. Can you guys please like and repost for the love of God? Oh, today might be the last day we do that, honestly. Honestly. We might just go straight PFP and just straight do what the space loves to get done. I mean, what's the point of this? What's the point of it? All right, here goes some education stuff that nobody cares about. Let's get this out the way. I'm not going to even go into this because nobody really cares. Let me go into the 4-hour chart. I'll break this down for you guys. I'm not going to even go into breaking it down too deep because what's the point? If you're wondering why Solana's pumping, not like you're wondering, you really don't care. But this is it. Same story, but we're going to get to the space that you guys love in a minute. We might just do a full pump fund stream and just do that because the education stuff. No, we live in a different era today, man. We live in a corn infused TikTok 15-second gambling degen. Nobody wants to learn shit. I mean, that's just the truth, man. Here you guys go. For those who want to know, here goes your 50 moving average. Same thing happens. I've been telling you guys for a while, but I mean, I shouldn't even waste your guys' time or really waste my time even in explaining it anymore because really nobody cares. So 4-hour chart, you're wondering why it's going on. You're probably not wondering. You're probably not wondering whatsoever. But for those who are wondering, maybe there's 2 or 3 people wondering what's going on. Maybe there's 2 or 3 people that, I don't know. Here goes your 50 moving average. It's kind of underneath it on the 4-hour chart, but it could possibly get back above it. I would judge a lot of this because of like what's going on with BTC, right? And current BTC prices, because a lot of it moves with this. Like, it's just the truth. Like BTC is the tide that raises all the ships and sinks them all the same and sinks them all as well, right? And so boy, let's just get to the simple stuff. Let's just give some crypto away. That's what everybody's here for. Nobody's here for this. Nobody's even here for this. I'm gonna get this out the way. You guys are not here for this. I'm gonna get this out the way. Here you guys go. This is what everybody's here for. 1 minute. 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 1 minute This whoever's here for this here, just put in Wally. I'm just gonna give it to you guys. It is what it is. It's crazy, bro. Crazy. Literally don't exclude multiple winners. What is going on right here? Okay. Exclude no, anybody can win as many times as you want. Everybody put hashtag Wally. That's why we're here. That's why you guys are all here, just for the giveaway. Let's do the giveaway. Let's go into the full DJ mode. Forget all that other stuff. That stuff nobody really cares about. Let's go into the other stuff. Yeah, I'm not gonna even go into this. Let's go into Copperinu. Let's bring up Aladdin's rug today, and we're gonna go through the top 10, and that's what we're gonna do. Hashtag Wally. I got personal bag of Wally. Even people cheated on that because the whole space is full of Jeets anyways. I'm not surprised. That's just what it is. And that's what we're going to do. So just go hashtag Wally. I'm going to give you guys what you want, and we're going to wrap it up. I'm not going to waste your guys' time or even waste mine, honestly. Why even waste mine? I'm tired of shaking the cup. Tired of shaking the cup big time. Clash is flying like a jet. It is. It's one of my favorite plays. And people are going to realize that. They're going to keep, their greed is going to get the best of them. And you know what? At this point, I'm happy that their greed is going to get the best of them. Honestly, they don't want the education. They don't want to follow the serious plays. They don't want to build communities. They want this right here. So you know what? We're going to give them what they want. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go to top 10 Solana, top 10 Ethereum, top 10 BNB, top 10, whatever you guys want. Honestly, you guys tell me what you guys want, because obviously, yeah. All right, let's go into this. Copperinu, what is it? It's a dog. It's made out of copper. You guys seen that before? You guys seen this dog before? So maybe you're going to become the Shiba Inu millionaire now. Maybe it's this time that you guys become the Shiba Inu millionaire. Maybe this Copperinu is the one that buys you your Lambo. Go buy it. Let me know how that works out. Let's go to the next one. We got toothpaste. Everybody uses this. This is going to be pretty easy. Tons of utilities going to be coming from this. You know what they're going to do? Give you a toothpaste. Give you toothpaste. Boom. Got that one knocked out the way. What do we got right here? Who cares? $110 million market cap. Why? Nobody knows. Nobody cares. Let's go to Hope. That's a funny word. Yeah, the reason why those KOLs do not cover Clash is because they're not getting paid, right? I don't have to get paid because I trade, Most of those spaces are filled with people that are just extracting. So they will not talk about your play. They will not talk about a great play like Clash with all their fancy sound effects and all their crazy speakers, because they don't want you guys to win. They want you guys only to get into the plays that they have on those spaces, not the real plays. They don't want you to. Clash is a real play. I'm holding a bag of Clash, and I think everybody who, maybe if you got people coming into the space or you care about somebody coming into the space, I would get them a bag of Clash. It's that simple. I told you guys this was going to happen. I told you guys this was going to happen. But you know what? It's all good. It's all good. I better see 100 freaking Lambos down in Las Vegas by the end of this bull run. I better see it. And Anxious Trader, I know we got some of the winners from the last stream. Don't worry. We're going to get the winners of this stream, and then we're going to that's what we're here for, right? We're just going to give away that stuff. And I think this is one of the best plays in the XPX, obviously, because I can vouch for that, and we're building and stuff. But even that, you guys don't want stuff that's being built for real. You guys want, we're going to give you guys what you want, man. That's probably what the space just needs. So it's just that's what the space wants. And you know what? Shout out to Clash. Shout out to George, and shout out to the Clash community. You guys have something really special right here. Don't mess it up, man. Don't mess it up. And you know what? None of the other plays are going to be able to do what you guys are doing. Do not mess this up, man. You guys are actually, this is the only way. Don't fade Clash at Clash Picks. People are going to fade it because, their favorite KOL, their favorite YouTuber I didn't get paid from George. I don't know if people think that. I just got in early. I don't need to get paid from everything. I just do my own stuff, right? And yeah, there's times that I get sponsorships because people want, a slot, or they want me to cover them. And that's a normal thing that happens. But I'm not going to ignore great plays just because I didn't get paid from them. But go to your favorite space. I dare you. Go. You won't even hear about Clash. You won't hear about Clash flying at $70 million. So, if you haven't heard about Clash and your favorite space and your favorite host, you might want to question, do they have your best? Did they tell you about Clash at 10 million? At 20 million? Did they tell you about Clash at any market cap? Or are they just, I don't know. The smart man can play dumb. The dumb man can't play smart. Are they just playing the blind guy? Oh, what? Clash is doing great? What? I haven't seen it. I've just been so busy hitting sound effects nonstop. Well, good luck with that, man. Here you guys got Clash right here at $70 million market cap. Continue to ignore it, man. I'm actually going to tell you guys which ones to ignore because that's going to be better for you guys. Ignore this. Ignore Clash. Ignore that George has been grinding nonstop, and just keep doing what you've been doing. And keep driving your Lambo around town because I know you got to have a Lambo by now. All these spaces you go to, and they're just giving you all the alpha, right? Just keep driving your Lambo around. From your Copperinu and all that stuff that's doing so great, or get a bag of Clash. I'm telling you guys, this play is still undervalued. If Clash, the game, starts to promote this George plays Clash Royale because the tournaments get so freaking big, you're gonna have a rude awakening. I think that this is a $1 billion project. Maybe not tomorrow. Maybe not even in 2026. Maybe it's not a $1 billion project this year. It could be. If it starts getting into the hundreds of $1 million market cap, it will start to pull in everybody's attention because this is what a play is supposed to look like. This is what a play is supposed to look like. And, it's on Solana, so there's a lot of great volume over there. There's a lot of attention. And, fam, this is what it looks like. I'm going to give you guys the alpha. We're going to give away some crypto. And I'm about done shaking that cup, man. That's about as irritating as it gets. All right, we got Clash right here. Don't fade it. George, they're going to keep fading it. They don't get it, George. They're gambling right now, George. Just like, let's go. We might do a live stream going down to the casino, and I'll go in front of the Bellagio, or you guys pick a casino you guys want me to go in front of, and tell me to just stand outside live streaming and telling everybody not to go inside of the casino. I'm like, hey, don't go inside. They're gonna take your money. Hey, don't go. That's how ridiculous I sound sometimes. That's how ridiculous we sound. Like if they're not gonna go into casino, they're gonna go into casino. Their addiction is not winning. Their addiction is, the roulette. That's their addiction. So if you guys want to play that you guys can go to sleep, that you guys can rest, that you guys can possibly get your brother, your sister, your mom a bag, and maybe you pay their car note off. Maybe it does something crazy. But I think this is what a meme coin and a great play that's bringing some value actually looks like on Solana right here. You guys will probably ignore it. I told you guys that at 360K market cap. Told you at $1 million market cap. I told you at $5 million market cap. I told you at $10 million market cap. It's flying at $70 million, $84 million, or 70 right now, but it touched 84. It went straight to all-time high. Ignore it, though. Ignore it, because you guys feel like you're late, You feel like you're late. But if this hits $1 billion market cap, are you late? I don't think so, fam. I don't think you're that late. If you guys are listening over on YouTube, you guys got to come over to X to get the free money. That's why you guys are here. I'm going to give it all away. We'll probably do a couple giveaways. We got 2 winners from the last stream that, don't worry, we're going to give you guys that. We're going to take care of that. And then we're going to do a couple winners today just to get some of this out the way. And just that's what everybody wants, right? And then we're probably going to shut it down early because I'm telling you guys, the fact that this right here, 5 likes, 0 retweets and stuff like that, it's like, I could just be relaxing. I could be drinking my coffee, working on XPX. All right, man. PFP time is right around the corner, man. We might even stop doing technical analysis. What's the point of that? Don't nobody care about that. All right, let's go into the next play because we're on one today. We got Wally, Copperinu. Let's go into Wally, right? A lot of people cheated on this. Not surprised because Solana is Solana. Everybody's saying one thing, doing another. But I'm gonna tell you guys something. This Wally and this whale narrative is pretty strong. And I want to give a shout out to Pori. Like, if you're listening, brother, like, I want you to come up on the super stream if you can, or if somebody from the Wally come up to the super stream, because you got all these people that just keep selling and putting all this selling pressure while you're working hard, and it gets it gets irritating, right? But you know what, you guys are right at that point where you guys can rub it in their face that you guys turn this thing around. I got a nice bag of Wally. I'm holding it. I didn't sell not one Wally. I didn't even give the tokens away where people could have dumped those tokens, but we're gonna give a lot some Wally away today. But this thing's not far off from turning around. This is the problem with the space. You could do everything right. You could do, and people can't hold these days. People have a hard time holding, and it's like how something's up, man. Something's up, man. It's the rinse and repeat is on another scale, man. And they don't let anything pump. They don't let anything pump. And then they wonder, and they're just like, everybody's like, oh my God, how come? It's like, I don't get why it's happening. It's like, you don't get why it's happening. Honestly, you're cheating on each other. Like, all you have to do is let it pump. You guys want to look at Clash, look at all this stuff. You guys just have to let it pump, let it go up. It will. But the space is so cutthroat. You got so many different people, so many different cultures. Some people don't even care. I don't know what culture it is, but there's a culture mixed in with us that don't give a rat's, what, about how the space runs. You know, you got to think there's some people that don't believe in nothing. What they believe in is nothing, you know, and their whole thing is like, I'll say whatever and do whatever I want. And that we see that in the space, right? And we see sometimes people who are grinding on a great project and got a great community. It was all hyped up. But you know what? Wally, break this right here. You know, we're gonna give away some Wally. I'm rocking with you guys. I'm holding on my Wally token. That's why I only put in what I'm willing to lose, because I like to see the breakouts. You know, this $1 million market cap gets hit, and everybody who cheated on Wally, man, you know, I want you guys to go all over and post it all over on X. But we gotta want that together. You know, and the thing is, the new like how everybody, it's like, I don't know, man. It's a trip. We got to fix it. And it's going to take plays like Clash. I think this is why I just stay so strong on Clash, to really humble the space on what can be done, because it's on Solana. It's not just Solana. It's the people. I'm telling you all the time. I don't care if it's a donkey, a whale, a cat, a dog, a rat. It comes down to everybody having conviction, everybody just holding the bag and taking it a lot higher. But if you keep putting selling pressure on each other, then the next person gonna put selling, and it starts a domino effect, right? And then great narratives and great projects can get hurt by that. We're gonna give away some Wally. I wouldn't discount this thing. This is even in crypto. I mean, this is normal in crypto because we're on Solana and people hate each other, and this is what they do, right? The one clip this thing, but you know what? Let's pump this back up, Wally. Let's get back over 200K. Let's get back over that 255K. And take this in the right direction to make some of those Jeets pay. Like sometimes you got to pay back, you got to punch back with an attitude. All the time, the high road doesn't pay off. Sometimes you got to get down and dirty. Sometimes you got to punch back, and you make them punch back by making Jeets buy higher. That's what you do. You make all those people almost not even want to look at this chart no more. And I'm sure there's some people who faded Clash, and maybe some of your guys' favorite KOLs and space hosts. And that's why none of those guys talk about Clash, because they could have got some Clash. But since they were so busy extracting every single one of you guys from space to space, that they're just going to ignore it now. They're going to say smart man can play dumb. What? Clash? What is that? What? Right here. This is what you guys got. You guys got a great opportunity right here. All you got to do is just make it go higher. I'm bullish on Wally. I'm bullish on the whale. Like I said, I'm still holding mine. So only put in what you're willing to lose. Like that, if you see something like this, you're like, hey, just another day in crypto, right? But if it turns back around, you're happy about it. Right, you're good about it. So right now it's cruising at 120. I think this nice little leg up, it's looking really good, right up to like 150. Everybody just hold. It's not like this complicated thing. It's not. Now we got all these people out. All of them are out. All the people that just, you know, that do the same thing to the space nonstop, they're gone. Now it's just the real ones. Now the real ones have to build it up. Now, you know, moping around and crying about it is not going to do anything. Make some posts, raid, shill, engage, come to the live streams, go crazy like if nothing even happened, and just keep pushing forward, because Wally's very strong. Let's go to their X account, and we'll do the giveaway for Wally, and then we're going to be wrapping this up, man. I was going to do a couple hour stream, but honestly, I'm really tired of shaking the cup, man. I don't even have to do it. I don't even know why I'm doing it on a regular basis. So we got some nice, we got Wally right here, Wally on X. Come check it out over here. I see some of my XPX fam already following it. Shout out to you guys. And I think this thing can pump. Let me see. We got Satoshi, somebody, whatever he is, saying, hey, Wally's getting ready. He's got some fancy stuff written out. It's looking like they're right. I mean, same exact area I'm talking about. Guy knows what he's talking about. Look at that. Nice little section right here. Just look. And again, that 250 right here. Yeah, he's on point. We break that, and they can't handle it because they're fiends, you know? They're fiending for it. It's like putting a slot machine right in front of somebody. It's not going to happen. Break this out right here and take this thing up. And yeah, we've pulled back a little bit, but it has some potential right here. I think Wally's looking really good. You got Ben Billions right there talking about Wally as well. Let's see what else we got. Nice. This is the stream from the other day. Cappy today. That's another one. Okay, we got the memes going out. We got the boost going on. The community's live. You got Ben Billions in the chat doing his thing, and we're going to keep doing our thing no matter what. Let's go ahead and just do the giveaway. Get that knocked out the way. 37 people. Here you guys go. What you guys want? Should get this stuff knocked out the way. Just get it out the way. We might even just do them back to back, just so when I'm done, I'm done. Okay, Moonberg 27. Make sure you join. You could join whatever TG you want. Just tell me your @ handle, whichever one. I don't know. Just tell me your @ handle. You could join the XPX TG, and I can find you easy like that, or join the Wally TG. I'll post this as well. Let me put this over here. Join the wallet. Give me your @ handle. Give me your @ handle for Telegram. Who is this on the giveaway? Moonbird. and then we'll make sure that you get the giveaway, fam. All right, Moonbird, let's get that TG handle right now because we're gonna do the other giveaway as well and just get that knocked out. We're just gonna get this stuff knocked out. We're just gonna get this stuff knocked out. We might freeze on the technical analysis for a while, everybody, because I think that's too much education for the space. We might just go full degen mode for like, I don't know, a month or two. Just I'm with you, man. Clash is where it's at, man. Clash. I want Clash to cleanse the space. I want Clash to literally rub it in everybody's face. That it's just a great project. It's great community members. It's people from a YouTube channel. It's like it's got all the right stuff to really say, well, everybody says Solana's bad. Well, Clash is not doing too bad. It's your Solana plays are bad. The ones you find in the same spots. You know, the snake sheds its skin, and out of nowhere you think it's a dog and it's your best friend now. It's like, no, that's still a freaking snake, man. If anything, it's a bigger snake now. If anything, it's a bigger snake now. But people pretend like they don't know. It's like, you know, he's slithering like a snake, right? You guys hear that rattle on his tail, right? You know that thing's rattling like when snakes have that rattle, but people wait till they get bit. People want to get bit, and then they're like, I don't think I can feel my wallet anymore. Ow, my wallet's going numb. Say, well, you saw the thing slithering up. You heard the damn thing rattle. You waited till it bit you. All right, here we go. What's your let me see what your name is. We got thanks, Rico. Yep. Mura VeChain. Okay, you're on VeChain. Join either the XPXTG. I'll find you easily. Join the Wally Telegram as well. Where did I post that? Join their Telegrams or join their Telegram. Say, hey, what's up, Rico? This is so and so that just won, and we're actually going to do the other giveaway just right back to back. We're not going to waste no time because I feel like that's what we do a lot. Because I mean, this is just a really funny space. You know, this is a really funny space. So we're gonna get this knocked. Now maybe you win twice because we took that little. Of course, we messed it up. All right. Hashtag Wally again. We're going to do another Wally giveaway. All your giveaways will be sent after the stream. We got 2 winners from the last room. We're going to do some more giveaways moving forward all the way to Friday. We got more giveaways to do. And then, yeah, let's just start collecting again. Okay. Put hashtag Wally again. Put hashtag Wally again. Put hashtag Wally in the chat, and then we'll see what's up, man. We're going to get these giveaways knocked out, get them out the way. Let's go through all the stuff that you guys love. I think this is a great play. I really want you guys to smack the Jeets in the face. Don't be nice about it. Make it go higher. Like, pump it back up. Like, don't do it all like, oh, you know what? We're going to – no. Like, pump it back up. Make the Jeets pay. Like, make them buy back in. That's as simple as it gets, man. Make him get right back in. That guy was spot on, right around this 250 mark. You guys do this. This thing gets up to 1 million. All those people are going to act like they don't see you anymore, right? Let's go ahead and take this thing a lot higher. Let's go to Penguin next. This Penguin has been knocking it out the park. Not because it waddles perfectly, just because it's just, I don't know, a penguin. That's it. That's what penguins do, right? $88 million market cap. Great looking chart. Out of nowhere, just broke out, started sending really hard. I mean, that looks amazing. That's all we're going to start doing. Why do we do anything else, man? Like we're about to go to the casino and start a class or something. Let me see. Horizontal line. No surprise. I don't even know why I'm doing this. Nobody cares about the pattern. Should I even be breaking down this pattern anymore? I should just be on some other Fugazi stuff, honestly. Here goes your 10 million. Breakout, of course. You guys heard it before. You guys are probably tired of hearing it. I'm tired of saying it. Here goes your 100. These psychological barriers. How low can it be coming down to? Not like you guys care. Could be this structure price right here. Let's go to this section right here. This could even be a lower section. You know, this is Solana, so they do shake people out. And if Solana did some really good shaking out, we could see some lower prices. But this thing's pumping hard. This thing's right around $88 million market cap. You know, you see it pumping extremely, really, really good. And they didn't do nothing special, man. A lot of these plays, people think that they've done something special, but it's a lot of insider stuff. Like people would, you know, that got the juice. So, okay, Elon continues to march the penguins. There you guys go. Elon said so. That's what's good. What value is going to come out of it? Who cares? You know, it's pumping. That's all we care about. That's all we care about. It pumps. That's what it's. What is it gonna do later on? We don't know. My boy put 200K on Penguin. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to him. Shout out to him, man. He deserves all the wins that he's about to get. Ooh, I love motorcycles. I'm about to start doing, man. I've been putting a lot of this into this Web3 stuff. Got the Ducati. Ooh, Poppy. I was an Aprilia guy, but I wouldn't mind having a Ducati once. I was rebuilding one. I just didn't get to finish it. I had a motorcycle accident. But I was building a nice old school Ducati that I wanted to kind of have like a cafe racer. But I love those V twin sounds. Like, they just sound so good. Aprilias and Ducatis have those V twin motors, or like my Aprilia RSV4 is a V4 motor. Super. Oh my God, those sounds are like nothing else. My Aprilia RSV4, it would be like when I pulled on the throttle, it was like unleashing the Kraken. I swear, it was like so much power. Penguins are doing great, man. And I would like to see the Space Penguins do good as well. They're a great project, great people, but people only want pump. You could be doing great stuff, you could be doing all this great stuff. Nobody wants to hear that. They just want pump. They just want pump and fun. So we're about to start. Maybe we start the show just pumping on stream. Maybe we just start the show pumping on stream. I'd come in with like a bike pump or something like that, right? or thrusting or something ridiculous. It seems like only ridiculous stuff is what's going on right now. But appreciate you sharing. I really do. I really appreciate the XPX community. We're building, Sean, man. The article from right here from PayPal. This right here, go to CMC. I know a lot of you guys probably don't care because this is stuff that you guys don't care about, but I would go read this. If you're a part of XPX and you're looking to, solidify this .com moment as, you being able to live on the beach and do whatever you guys want later on in your life, you might want to do something really like solid. And you're seeing this right here. But again, let's just switch this really quick. You got Penguin right here doing what Penguin's doing. You know what? We're just going to go through these top 10 really quick, go through all of them. And see which one we can get wrecked on the fastest. And then so all of these with the stuff like all boosted up, we already know. Like, you better be in and you better be the F out. If you're not, that's on you. And only put in what you're willing to lose. If not, oh well, it is what it is. Click fund. There you guys go. Oh, I'm so surprised. It's a 0. Let's see how many of these we can find. Let's see another one right here. This one went to 0 and then came back to life. Bam, went up to like 400K, came back down. And Wally, look at this. Like all the Wally fam, like this happens quite a bit. Like, you guys can do this as well. Like, look at how this thing went up, just like you guys went up to like 400 and something K market cap, came all the way down here because everybody cheated. I mean, it's super similar. And all you got to do is just do this. And then everybody acts like they never left. Everybody starts like, oh yeah, I've always loved Wally. But you got to do this. This is the only way to get to Jeets. 24-hour stream? Nah, bro. I've been giving my life to space, man. 37, man. It's like, how long am I gonna look? I don't look that great, but I think I clean up nice, right? I might as well enjoy a little bit before, I'm over here trying to educate the space and give my youth away. Not super youth. It's not that youthy, right? I'm not that far away from 40, actually. So I'm not that youthy when it comes to the youth part. And yes, we're making up words because who cares? All right, let's go to this. Let's give away some more. Jamal, what's up, bro? H57, send me a DM. Cyberpunk. We'll do another giveaway. This is what I should just do. I should just go live and just do giveaways. All the other stuff is. All right. This is one right here to keep an eye on. Broke 1 million. The Penguin narrative is strong right now. Yeah. I can't even say what I want to say out loud. Bitcoin time machine. Ooh, I like that, man. Of course. This is nostalgic as all heck, right? The Back to the Future. Who's not gonna like that if you're an 80s baby or grew up in the 90s, right? Who's not gonna love how this looks? And this is smart because these are kind of the people who are in the space. So nice looking chart. Bitcoin time machine. I like it. I would only sprinkle it. Yeah, that's Commander, right? Commander, send me a DM. We got 2 giveaways and 2 giveaways from the last one, so we'll keep it at that. We'll do another giveaway tomorrow. There's going to be another giveaway on Friday, the super stream. Make sure you guys pull up. I'm not going to even ask the call to action anymore. I'm fed up with the call to action already, honestly. If people show up, they show up. If they don't show up, then we just won't go live. 400K right here was like that low point. It did go up to like what is this, like 750, then pulled back, but it's just nostalgic. That's all this is, you know. That's all it is. It just looks nostalgic, and that's why I like it. You know, it rings, you know, with that like whole being nostalgic thing. So Bitcoin time machine, cool. You know, just like Back to the Future, of course. Who doesn't love a DeLorean? You know, I remember seeing these cars when I was, even to this day, I still love this car. Like, you know, brushed aluminum car. I think they did a horrible job on their engine choice. But I mean, I love a DeLorean, man. I really do love a DeLorean. I mean, I wouldn't even mind driving one around right now, even though I don't like the engines and they're not even that fast. And, you know, 88 miles an hour is probably all you can probably do in one of the DeLoreans. And you're not going to even go back to the future. But I do love the styling of it and kind of the history behind it as well. And it's kind of funny, the owner of all that stuff. You guys can look it up if you guys like. But shout out to the DeLorean. Shout out to everybody with this nostalgic feel on this crypto space, man. The Bitcoin time machine. Hopefully it works. Like if you went back in time and you were able to buy Bitcoin at a cheaper price, I get it. You know, you could have got it cheaper, right? So yeah, the Bitcoin time machine. Imagine if you can go back in time and get it at a cheaper price. That's nice. All right, so we got a couple giveaways. We'll go to a couple more plays. We're gonna go to XPX. I don't feel like shaking the cup today, fam. I'm really not, man. I'm really not. Let's go into what you guys want to hear. Let's go into XPX next, because this is everything right here. This is it right here. And again, this is probably too much alpha for everybody. You know, it's probably too serious for everybody. I know there's some serious investors out there. If you're a serious investor and you guys want to see, you know, a serious play that's, you know, solidifying the .com moment when you hear things like this, we're already doing stuff like this. You know, read this article right here. Like, don't listen to me. Just go read this PayPal article right here. And when I tell you guys, and I promise that XPX has the resources and the capabilities to pull things off like this, let me read this part right here. PayPal reports that nearly 40% of U.S. merchants already accept crypto payments, with adoption led by larger businesses. Merchant uptake is driven mainly by the customer demand, especially from millennials and Gen Z, and is strongest in travel, hospitality, digital goods, and gaming. And I knew this part right here because I experienced it. And this was one of the main reasons. Travel and hospitality was when that light bulb kind of went off for me, like, bam. And then looking at Vegas, it's like, bro, Vegas is so polarizing. Like, there was a whole bear market, and you see a yellow Ferrari, a red Ferrari, a green Lamborghini, a burnt orange Lamborghini, a Rolls Royce, a Culligan, or whatever the freaking Rolls Royce truck is. And, you know, you like, it's so polarizing. Where like it literally has zero bear market effect in Vegas, and that's why XPX is here. Like, XPX is here for those who, you know, whether it's bull run, whether it's bear market, you have a project that's building nonstop for the adoption of cryptocurrency. Now, I know that might sound a lot for some people, and a lot of people trying to get them to the BNB chain, which I'm fed up with as well. It's like, oh my God, it's like, thank you, bro. The Cullinan. There you go. Here it goes right here, fam. We got, you know, crazy staking rewards, passive income through the roof. Let's go to our X account. And we got something nice coming out right around the corner. I'm just going to show you guys that. That's what I like to do a lot of times. You know, it's a lot of talk, but some big things coming out right around the corner. Some more utility coming out. So far, we got MasterCard's 100K limit. We have non-KYC 10K limit MasterCards, 500 limit Visa cards. Is anybody else talking about this in the space? Like, you know what it takes to have these kind of like to make all that stuff happen? Visa, MasterCard, not just Visa, MasterCard as well. It's like all this stuff to happen. This is an undervalued project right here. And this is something that's, you know, I'm putting everything into it. So come check this out, man. We've been live for over 19 months, grinding nonstop. I launched this, you know, on Smart DeFi over 19 months ago. You guys definitely want to, you know, sprinkle this a little bit. We got some great things coming out. And the next things that are going to come out is going to be where this thing's being marketed by other people, because this next utility, even though the utility that we have now, all the utility that we have now, anybody can use it without holding any XPX. You can use all this stuff. But I'm really going to look forward to seeing that people's stuff, like, you know, it's powered by XPX, and these things are going to come true, fam. Okay. And this part right here about like, when I tell you guys that XPX can do this, and being in merchants and stuff like that, I'm just letting you guys know that that we could do that. And when I tell you guys that we got enough wood to keep burning, and people want to Jeep, people want to leave, they want to get, go ahead. We're gonna keep smacking these utilities where they belong, man. And there's gonna be a moment where time and price meets up with XPX as far as what we're doing and the adoption, and it's gonna make sense to everybody. So if you guys don't want to miss out, if you guys are, some of you guys are investors, come over here and get a bag of XPX. Oh, I've posted it already. I'm just gonna post it once. So come over here, follow us also on X. You guys don't want to miss out on that. Give us a follow at XPX Token. Make sure you guys stay up to date. There's some great details about the non-KYC card. It's got the link right there. You guys can go straight to the spot to go get the non-KYC card. You can get the non-KYC card in under 10 minutes and spend and have the pleasure of Bart Simpson spending $10,000 on a MasterCard, right? So put that together however you want. That's what's right there for everybody. MasterCards, Visa cards, non-KYC, super bullish. Guys, come over here and get some of that. So next thing that I'll talk about, we're going to be, like I said, I was going to be doing one of those longer streams, but honestly, fam, I'm tired of shaking the cup. Honestly. So we're going to, let's see. I'll share this right here. I'm going to do the giveaways after the stream. Let me post this right here for you guys. Maybe you guys will follow. We'll see. We'll see if anybody even 42. It's like, the space is hilarious. Give us a follow if you guys like. If you don't, it's all good. Space where it's at right now. Oh yeah, we're not doing this no more. You guys don't care about that. Let me go back over here. All right, so we got XPX out the way. We got Copperinu out the way. We got Wally out the way. We talked about Penguin out the way, and probably one of the most bullish projects into space right now. I don't care what nobody says. Clash is probably one of the most bullish projects that you guys can get involved with, or don't. Keep pretending like you don't see it. That's fine. Let me know how that works out. Keep chasing. Come over here. I mean, you guys can come join one of these. Come jump in here and come and if you're looking for hopes and promises and all kinds of stuff, and you're gonna take over all of Lone Mountain, come over here. Come jump in and I'll see you in your Ferrari in 6 months, right? Or buy a bag of Clash, be responsible, hold your bag, promote your bag, engage with George on these tournaments, and understand that this thing will most likely at some point, these tournaments get so big, most likely get a lot of exposure from, and that's the thing that I don't see why people don't get this. Like George has pulled this off, like with this amazing community, this crypto channel. Like if this game, this is not attacking retail. I don't want to say it like that because I'm not attacking them, but like it has the potential to bring in all of retail. What's up, fam? Appreciate you guys pulling up. I really love the Clash community, man. I've been rocking with you guys for a long time. You guys don't even know, but yeah, so since 360K market cap, we've been around. So we've been here for a hot minute. We're not going anywhere. Like we're gonna stay here because Clash is a big I told you so to everybody. And look how everybody got shooken out all the way down to 15 million, and this thing turned right back around. We might not see cheaper prices, maybe if the market crashes or whatever. But does that mean that you failed on Clash or something like that? No. The markets might pull back and stuff like that. But I mean, I would not ignore this play. I think this is $1 billion play right here. It's easily going to go into the hundreds. I've been saying that for a while. When it does it, I really don't care. I just know it's going to do it. And just hold it and trust the process, man. Trust George. He's doing great with the project. Or, go have some fun. What we call fun these days in Web3 is what we used to call rugs the last bull run. So you guys can either go have some fun, or you guys can look for some serious plays, look for some serious people that are pulling up, some people that actually speak for the project. And you guys will find a lot of them, man. You guys are going to find a lot of them on my Super Stream Friday. There's going to be a lot of developers that are going to come up and represent their projects. We're going to have some cool utility plays. We're going to have some cool meme coin plays. And maybe you guys find the right play out of all those plays that we're having and stuff, right? So I do want you guys to have a good day. Enjoy this nice little pump that's going on. It's pretty nice to see the markets kind of coming back to life. I don't know why I come back over here and it's like, yeah, it's markets are back up. I'll just say that markets are back up, fam. And maybe they stay up and maybe they don't. We don't know. But just know that if you keep working for your bag, like there's a lot of plays. Even like Meme Link is a good example of like how that thing turned right back around. Sometimes, you got to shake everybody out. And now this thing's just doing great. I mean, this project, he's doing really good. This was a crazy shakeout. And sometimes you got to do that because the reason you got to do that is because the space is like so tainted that it's almost probably good that all this redistribution happened. So like that, it can't get dumped down when it goes higher because, even when it started going back up, it got pulled back really hard, but it's sitting right here at over 5 million. If this thing breaks 10 million, it could be a sender, right? So shout out to Pablo for making this historical comeback on Meme Link, and we'll see that if he does that on the other ones. You know, he got some other plays as well. The MK Normie tool, that's something that we've been hearing a lot. That Normie stuff, man, is scheduled to release at end of month. Ooh, okay, nice little tool right there. Promise made, promise kept. Always very important. I mean, you know, that's you got to do that, man. So here you guys go. I'm pretty sure it's most likely can't wait for the day we burn 6 figures, 7 figures at a time. Crazy. Meme Link 1 year anniversary. Happy 1 year anniversary on Meme Link. Building the foundation of the future has been quite a journey. 2026 will be the year of wealth and success. We will start we will start 20, 50, $50 buys and burns 3 p.m. Eastern time. So they're doing some buybacks and burns. Pretty cool. Maybe it's all as a collective or something like that. Let's see. What does it say right there? So let's support new investors. And on our 1 year anniversary, the team will be doing $20, $50 buybacks and burns. Those are nice. We've been doing a little bit of that as well. We're going to do some more. We got some stuff saved up to do some more buybacks and burns. I've just been waiting to shake out everybody who needs to be shaken out because that's exactly what we're going to do. And yeah, there's going to be I told you so moment for sure. And I think with this next tool that XPX releases, you know, we'll even be generating more volume because I think this project's going to be doing something pretty big. We'll be able to do more of those buybacks and burns. So appreciate you guys pulling up, man. Apologizing for shaking the cup. I'm done doing that. Prices are the prices. We'll probably just cover it like this. And so, yeah, Bitcoin there, ETH here, BNB there, XRP over here, Solana right there. Not bad, right? Whatever that means. Let's go into, I don't know. What do you guys want to look? You guys want to look at some cats? You guys look at it. There you guys go. Pumped up, came right back down. I'm sure we're all surprised. What do we got here? Tacky Inu. There you guys go, going up. We'll see where it ends up. Maybe this is, and I'm telling you, like, just don't overstay your welcome. That's all it is. Because it almost doesn't even matter at this point. So just don't only put in what you're willing to lose. Look at this. Gold and silver. Oh my God, that brings back massive memories. Oh my God. Oh, that brings back some good memories. Oh my God. Oh my God, this is my era. Oh my God. Oh my God, I had these. Oh my God. I remember when I got that when I first got that color Game Boy. Oh my God. I was so happy. I was so happy. I had to trade my bike for it, man. My mom was not going to get me that color Game Boy, and I loved my bike, but I eventually got another bike. But I wanted the color Game Boy. And it was winter time. I was like, I was doing a smart move. I was like, I'm not going to be able to ride my bike anyways. It's winter time. I need a Game Boy. I got a purple see-through Game Boy. I remember because I didn't get to pick the color because it was somebody else's, but that's pretty cool, man. Gold and silver, I remember these days. That's a lot of fun. These nostalgic things are probably going to do good. How long they do good for, I don't know. I think they're just there to catch our emotion, to catch, that, oh my God, I remember that. And then just to take advantage of you, most likely, right? Because that's what we've been seeing. So you got right here, you got gold and silver, 52K liquidity, 441K market cap. Let's go to the X account. I'm just here for Buttcoin. I mean, that's what I'm here for too as well. Oh my God, yes. I remember these. I had the red one too. Oh my God. Okay. Ownership renounced. That always scares me. Back in the day when they did that, that means, everything's out of their hands now. But we'll see, man. We'll see what's up. All right. I see the purple was integrated from a young age. It sure was. It sure was. I do. I love the color purple. I think it's a cool looking color. All right, man. All right, man. What do you guys you guys got anything you guys want to check out? We did our giveaways. We did all that stuff. We knocked it out. Somehow we still pulled off an hour. I don't know how we did that. Really wasn't feeling it. Let's see what it looks like because this is going to determine tomorrow's stream. Honestly, we'll refresh this because it's crazy, man. It's wild. We might just do spaces, long spaces from now on, and do a PFP. I'm gonna change my PFP to just a PFP. We might just start a whole new account and just do what the space loves. I'll go get me my soundboard and press all kinds of buttons and stuff. And yeah, we'll do some stuff like that. All right, fam. Pretty bored with this one. I want you guys to have a good day. Make the best of it. Crypto's actually having a nice little pump today. It's nice to see. I'm always feeling better when the markets get above this $3 trillion market cap. These things are pretty. When it gets above the $3 trillion market cap, you could feel the excitement come back to life and stuff, right? Is it going to be long lived? Is it going to last? I don't know, fam. And you guys, I've learned enough. I don't think we have to mention it anymore. I think you guys figured it out. Maybe you guys don't even have a chart open. I just keep wasting everybody's time by bringing this up. But figure it out. You guys got it. I've said it. It goes on there. Whatever. I can't help it because it's the information that I know. But nobody, it's just different. So we'll see what's up, man. If it gets under there, you guys can listen to a space host. You guys can listen to a suit and tie of why price is doing what it's doing, or you guys can just look at the chart and see if it's above the 50 or underneath the 50 and determine whether, you're bullish on the market or not. You guys can go touch grass. You guys can roll up grass. For all I care, you guys can cut it and throw it up in the air, but if price does this, then it's going to do that. It's as simple as that, fam. I don't care what the TV is saying. Government shut down this. Special appointed person with special cool title and suit and tie with name tag that gives them the authority to say why everybody believes what they say on this channel or that channel. I really don't care. I really don't care. I don't trust them anyways, and I'm just going to follow what money's doing, because at the end of the day, money always leaves a paper trail. It always kind of always tells the truth, right? It's like, that's really what was going on, right? And that's what we're going to see right here when it comes to, what's actually going on with BTC. You can get your news from Fox. You can get it from CNN. You can listen to the people who said they were bearish on crypto. Now I saw when I was getting ready this morning, waiting for my Chick-fil-A, which was absolutely amazing. I saw something pop up on my YouTube because I was waiting by the front door, and I'm sitting on the couch, and I was like, I'm downstairs, and I'm like, Fox News. Now Fox News is just talking about BTC, and they're like, the way they sounded about it was just like, it was so funny. Like you would have swear that they always love crypto. It's like, you would have swear it's like, I don't know. I don't know if it's because where I came from or how I grew up. It's like, once you break that trusting and you're a phony, you're a phony. That's it. Like you used to tell me crypto was no good, now you're gonna, and I'm not saying people can't change their opinions, because obviously I've done it and everybody does, but it's like, the way that you shunned it and the way that you tried to discourage it was like a little bit too passionate. It was almost like you had something to gain from it. So I thought that was pretty hilarious. And, PayPal is one of my biggest vendettas. Look, they're over here talking about it like they've just been telling everybody for the longest time. But, it's right here for you guys. This is where, they can't hide it anymore. So come over here. If you guys are serious investors in the space, if you guys are looking for what are KOLs discussing? Let's see. I don't even know who these people are. I don't know. You guys can come check this out. I got better things to do with my time. So what's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? Yeah, we're done, man. We're done, man. We're done. Crypto Life covered Clash. I don't know who that is. I don't watch anybody. I don't know who Crypto Lifer is. On my spare time, I watch stand-up comedy and car stuff. I'm a pretty boring guy. Like I said, it's like, I don't know. We can go look it up. See who Crypto Lifer is. I'm not sure who that is. I'll do it for the Clash fam, though. Crypto Lifer, this guy right here, trading signals. Probably not. Ooh, that looks nice. Ooh. You need to watch tires? Yeah, I do. I just don't like Netflix, man. I don't want to get it. I missed that Kill Tony special that I wanted to watch. That was for the New Year's Eve one. I haven't even watched it just because it was on Netflix. I don't want to get Netflix. Crypto Lifer 33. There you go. All right, Crypto Lifer. There you guys go. Talked about Clash. Where's it at? You got Clash, Clash or Crash? What did you write? The crypto cover Clash. Yeah. This morning on his daily stream. All right. Here you guys go. This guy talked about it. Trading, education, mentorship, investment. Join my special class and my special course, and I got you. I don't know. Go check it out. I haven't watched it, broski. I'm not sure who he is and what he does. It was at the end of his live stream. Big group. There you guys go. Big group right there. Talking about Clash. There you guys go, man. All right. Crypto Lifer out there talking about Clash. Good for him. And then yeah, go check him out, I guess, as well. And then yeah, we're about done, fam. You guys have a good day. I'm gonna go have some fun. I think it's better to do that. We got a little bit of Vegas over our shoulder. We might start the weekend a little bit early. The markets are looking good, and you know, we'll see what really happens. You know, I'm really looking at the higher time frames, but you know, this is why you're seeing a little bit of excitement. But until this like daily chart gets above here, I'm not going to be like all the way on board, right? Like this thing can easily. I know we're still doing technical analysis because I just can't help but be me. But you know, if it came back down here, I wouldn't be shocked, right? Because the markets are so shaky, and somebody can say "boo" on TV, and everybody listens, right? And it's like everybody starts doing all this stuff, right? So if it stayed above here and kept trading above the 50, then you guys know I've said it a gazillion times, and we're going to slow down on saying it a gazillion times. We're just going to go full DJ mode some days. But really, we got work to do on this daily chart, man. We got to get above this 50 moving average, and even more so, if I'm just being transparent with you guys, and I use the blunt house indicator. This is what we're doing right here. And I love that we're holding on to this 100 moving average. So long as we stay right here, you see this 100, we're good. If Bitcoin can get above this 50 up here, this is the 50 moving average on the weekly. If it can get up there, the races are back on. We'll be going right back towards all-time high. What I'm staying cautious on, and I know people don't want to hear this, but that's probably why they don't repost the damn stream, because there's actually stuff that can save your butt, and you know that's not too popular. You know, they want to keep you in that euphoric moment, so like that you're just blind. But I want to be transparent with you guys that if on this weekly chart we broke underneath the 100, we would see this, and I don't think people are even considering that, right? Where you know possibly we trade to this $80,000 BTC, which is not even that far away. It's not that far away, 89,000 to 80,000. But that is just risk management. But that sounds boring in crypto right now. That's boring talk, Rico. But if it breaks down here, the Clash fam, man, the Clash fam is bullish, man. It's one of the most bullish communities out there, and I think that they're going to cleanse the whole space, man. Oh, for sure, bro. I think Clash is $1 billion project. You know, I really, really think so. I think it's cleansing the space. It's an easy place. It's so refreshing to see that thing pump back up. It's so refreshing to see a community be fulfilled in the right way for working for their bags. It's so nice to see an honest dev, you know, actually building stuff for, you know, on Solana and doing it there. It's like, for real, bro. Honestly, 1 billion easy. How many silly things went to 1 billion? It was, most of it was fake anyways. You know, it was either like VC, like venture capitalist people pumping it up, or it was the cabal pumping it up, and it was a bunch of fake numbers to get people all excited. And that's why you see Clash's holder count, I think, is a legit holder count compared to all your pumping plays, like all your fart lists and all that. Like a lot of people think that those things were like they just happen out of nowhere. It's like a lot of those plays were pushed by certain cabal people, where like if you looked at the holder count, you would think like, oh my God, they already got 50,000 holders. Like that was manipulated. Clash has been doing it like the real way. Like what you see is what you get, and I love that. I honestly, I appreciate that. I don't need you to wine and dine me. I'm already going. You're already going to get some at the end of the night with me. You don't got to lie to me. just be honest. You're one step closer to having fun with me at the end of the night. Just keep it real. That's it. But it's such a turnoff when you start, you know, all the fugazi stuff. Like, I don't like that stuff. And I think Clash is a perfect play of those people who are looking for, hey, this is what we're working on. This is what we're doing. We're going to produce this. Fine. People left. Okay. We're going to build Clash picks. We're just going to do that. And their holder count, to me, is the most organic one. Organic holders. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like, and I think that because of that, slowly but surely, all those fake plays that don't even have all those holders, it's just manipulated, because the space is very manipulated. Just like when you do like a whole bunch of stuff, it's just part of the space. It's just part of the space. I think it will start to consume a lot of those plays. I think a lot of those plays are going to have a hard time keeping up with that organic holder count. And when people see the actual value, that there's real people there, that is something special. I think you guys are doing, and not you guys, I'm with you guys. Like, F the bull. I mean, I'm with you guys. I've been with you guys since 360K market cap. You know, there's a life-changing bag there. That's why I was telling people, like, I could just bounce. Got to be doing this stuff. I'm trying to bring the alpha to the table. I'm trying to bring everybody together, bring these solid plays. But you know, it's all about making these streams as big as we can together. If we don't do it together, then I don't see what's the point. All right, we got BTC. This is the only thing I would be concerned about, fam, right? We know that the 200 is important. And if we saw it come down to the 200, everybody's going to start crying, right? And even if we stood above the 200, it's still okay. We're still good. It probably could have a test and everybody would be really mad that we're back at 80K, but it would be a price that we were at before. And shout out to BluntHouseTA.com. You know, he does some amazing streams, you know, kind of, you know, if you're having troubles with your nerves and you're not sure what's going on in the market, like his wisdom is really good. You don't have to be a technical analysis guru. You don't have to start trading or anything like that. But I think finding, you know, and he has a smaller account and he has a lot of the stuff that I think people, because just managing your risk helps you not get wrecked, right? And I think this is a good point to keep in mind right here when we're seeing this, that, you know, we're still trying to hold on to that 100. If we stay holding on to it and we can break these moving averages, then we're good. But if we broke underneath it, then we'll come down to the 200. I really want to see us at the very least on the daily chart. And I'm like, okay, on the daily chart, get above the 50 moving average again and get above this 100. You see, this is what happened right here. First mouse, second mouse, this is that 100 moving average, that purple line right there, right? So if we can turn this thing around, get back above the 50, make a support like this, this is the 100 being broken, the 200 being tested. You know, you get inside this spot right here, break the 100, do like this, you know, and BTC starts to come up to this 110 section, that point of control is going to be very, very nice, bro. That's what's up, man. Congrats. I'm looking forward to that. I'll send a bunch of people over there. I got an amazing community. We'll send a bunch of people over there to see what's going on. We got a lot of people that rock with me that, I mean, they're all up in Clash, man. And for good reason. I'm happy for them. I really am. But if not this, then that, fam. I appreciate you guys pulling up, those who really rock with me. I really do appreciate those who have been, you know, helping me, you know, get max engagement. Sophia, you're a real one. Sharon, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you guys. Those have been rocking with me. And yeah, I want you guys to have a good day. That's what I'm going to do. Do you think we'll get over the 50 EMA? I don't know. Right now, we got to do this. This is when it will happen, right? Right now, it's looking good because we're above this little silly rectangle box. You know, there's a little, and it's right here. This is where we're at. We can break past this little section right here and get above the 50 and this lower value range. If we get above 93.5, the races are going to be back on. If not, we got more consolidation. And it's okay if we consolidate down to 84,000. You know, it honestly is. It's totally okay. Like, we've been here before, right? Even if we stood here and just kept going, because this is where all this stuff was going on. So even if we stood holding on to that, but I know that if we broke underneath 84,000, that's where all the other bad stuff starts to happen on the higher time frame, on this weekly. You know, you look at this right here. You see this? If we break passes, look at how this box. Let me zoom in. Look how this box is exactly. This is what we drew on the daily. And you can see if we broke past this, these are these previous ways low, where now we're starting to see where, you know, possibly, you know, going lower to the 200 would be real. And I'm not going to draw them picture perfect because crypto's not picture perfect. Neither is life, honestly. Nothing is picture perfect. So we're going to keep an eye on it. We're going to keep tracking price. Right now, you know, we have this is a gravestone doji, so that's not looking good, right? I mean, it's almost picture perfect. You got the long stick on the top, you got the body of the candle on the bottom, so you got that doji candle right there. So maybe we got a little bit more consolidation. Maybe what happened was a nice little pump, but it got rejected, right? Price got a little bit rejected, so maybe there's some more consolidation in the works for us, and which is fine, because a lot of times when all these moving averages get together like this, they start, you know, going like this. And this is the 50, and they all get to this point where they roll over. If you look backwards, you can see when they all roll over together. You see this? You get a lot more price action. So maybe that's what's going to happen, fam. I'm not too sure. We're going to keep tracking price. If you were wondering why price action was fun, just look at the 4-hour chart and it tells you everything. It's above the 50. Put the 50 on your chart. Don't let nobody else tell you different. And if you want to add another one, put the 200, but the 50, I'll just keep it real with you. And you'll see like, oh, that's why. Later on you can add the 100. You can get in contact with Blunt House, and start using some stuff. You guys, tap in with me, and I can show you guys some other stuff as well. As far as let me get this out the way. Long and short, long and short. I don't like to show this too much because it's sometimes very, and this was nice. This is like a choppy zone right here, kind of lets you know, but you can see long, short, long, short, long, short. Sometimes it's better. The higher time frame is just let you ride the wave a lot better. So yeah, have a good day, fam. We're gonna enjoy the rest of our day. We're gonna go do some Vegas stuff, get out the house. I think we had a good day for Web3. And yeah, we'll go from there. Get ready for the super stream. If you guys got some projects, some serious projects that want to join me on Friday for the super stream, I think we already got 5 projects ready right around there. So it might be one of those longer streams. One was like 4 hours long, one was 2 hours long. It really depends on the conversation. This is not a cookie cutter type of stream. It's not none of that stuff. It's just real people talking about real things, right? And talking about their real passions, their real goals, and what they're going to do with their project. So we'll have some fun with that. We'll do some giveaways as well during Friday's super stream. Don't miss out for that. Join us tomorrow for XPX's Space on X. Have some fun with us there. But yeah, super stream is going to be lit. And we got projects already lining up. It's going to be really, really nice. So those I'm starting to have a lot more fun on. And so make sure you guys pull up to the super stream, okay? That's going to be Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern time. Do not miss out. I'll get some links out maybe tomorrow. Crypto moves a little bit weird, just waiting for everybody to confirm. And I know even when you get everybody to confirm, crypto changes, right? Because not everybody's on point like that and doing it. So we'll get as many projects filled up, and who shows up, shows up. That's what it's all about. So thank you guys. Thank you, Saphir. Thank you all you guys for rocking with me so hard. You guys have a fantastic rest of the day. Like, comment, subscribe. If you guys can, I'm even going to change that, the like, comment, subscribe thing. Like I'm just do what you want, fam. I'll see you guys later. Have a great day.